What up, gang? Good morning. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is good to be here. How is everybody doing? What up, Caesar? What up, Grim? What up, Diddy? Good to see y'all. All right. Couple things. First of all, if you're in the Discord, welcome to the Discord. The Caesar, I saw your comment in the Discord. I like that idea. I love it. Building out some channels in the Discord for different products, wins, losses. I'm going to work on that today. I'm going to have plenty of time after the stream today to work on some of that. So I'm going to get some of that going. Nice, Caesar. Nice. The other thing is, actually, you gang that are here right now, Caesar, I'm going to make you a mod if you'd like to be one. Make you a mod here in YouTube. You good with that? All right, that's what's up. Thanks, Caesar. Diddy and Grims, or Diddy and Grim, if you guys want to be mods, let me know. Would love to have you as well. Y'all have been real cool in the chat, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep it cool. Keep it light, keep it positive, keep it fun. Make sure everyone's kind to everybody. ELE. Everybody love everybody. All right, the markets are moving. Let's get into this. All right, guys. I heard your feedback, and I heard that you want to be. I heard you want to see my little. You want to see my stream, or my. You want to see my. I'm gonna try to just hide my PA number and everything. You wanted to see me trade, so I'm gonna trade today. Y'all are gonna see it. All right. Let's see what we can make happen here. Let's see if we can shake this baby up a bit. Here we go. So, a couple things, guys. We are bouncing around in between opening range. I need to be able to mark these better. We are dead center in the middle of yesterday's opening range. So yesterday's opening range was 18,135 on the highs and 18.23 and 25 cents. And yeah, exactly. So right now, let's see. We got a few things cooking right here. We're trying to find VWAP down here at 18,065. But we're also kind of getting a little double bottom here. And what I don't like is that this low, this current low is higher than this low. That's the only thing keeping me out of this for a short. What's up, Polsky? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Oh, Caesar, I think your short might be paying off. We might break down, but I do think we will find some support on VWAP down there. We're only 10 handles above VWAP right now. Oh, nice. Good take profit. There is also a order block down here. The middle of the order block is 18,064. So we pretty much have order block and VWAP stacked on top of each other right now. Let's see if they hold support for us down here. If they don't, I'd be looking to take a short down to about 1840. Let me make sure I've got my right account. All right, cool. I'm trading on some of my Apex accounts, and I'm going to trade 5 lots here. If we can hold below VWAP here, we are in this demand zone right now. Nice job. We're in this demand zone right now. I don't love the idea of taking a trade right here. Okay, so we're on the verge of breaking down through this demand level. Nope, it's holding. This is tough. We've got VWAP. We've got a order block, and we kind of have like a little double bottom thing going on. And the buyers are really kind of running shit right now. Yeah, PMI in 9 minutes, guys. Actually, that reminds me. Let me get the news pulled up. So I'll share that with you guys. I also have a really small Top Step account with like $700 in it, in a Top Step Express funded account that I'm going to trade with today a little bit. I think I'll trade light in that one. I kind of wanted to show you guys how I trade light, because I know usually I'm trading pretty heavy with you guys. Like I'm trading 5 to 10 contracts on the stream. Lately, the last couple days, I've been taking I've actually been profitable in my Top Step account the last couple days. In my small account, I have a really small account with Top Step. I have 2 accounts, but one of them is really small. And the other one I only trade off stream because my goal is to, Top Step is talking about doing a Trader's Cup, kind of like a Robin's Cup, but their own version of it. And I'm really trying to see if I can qualify, if I can get good enough to try to get into that. Let's see. All right, let's see what the news is. Yeah, so Bank of Canada rate decision remained the same, stayed flat, which is kind of like probably what's driving this little bit of a downturn. Powell testifies. What is Powell testifying for today? They're doing a semi-annual monetary policy report at 9. Let me just... Okay, guys. Hey, everyone be careful trading right now. We do have this going on, which could get kind of spicy. Let me pull some things up. Hang on. Okay. All right. So March 6th. Oh, sorry. I might be reading this wrong. Hang on. This is what we have today. Financial Services Committee, Republicans demand banking regulators withdraw Basel III endgame proposal. All right. Well, this is basically what's coming up. It does sound like I mean, it's in the title. They're going to be talking about monetary policy. So, a couple things. We might just watch this together. Let's watch this together, guys. Guys and gals. But like I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure YouTube, 99.9% of my viewers are guys. So if I say guys, that's just because y'all are guys. Yeah. So okay. So God, we've got a lot cooking. We have PMI. That's right. I forgot. Sorry, Captain. I forgot you identified as a microwave. Yeah, let's see. I think we have... stopped out? Dang, I'm sorry. Hey, King Caesar, how big is your stop when you have a stop? What's your risk reward usually? Just curious. All right. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to take a trade. Generally, a good rule of thumb, guys, is if there's news coming out, it's great. It's a good idea usually to not take a trade 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after big news. And okay, so we actually, here's the news we have. We have the Fed speaking, which we're going to watch together here in a few minutes. We have, and it's Powell speaking. So Powell's the Fed chair. We have U.S. JOLTS job openings. And then we have U.S. wholesale inventories month over month. And then we have Canadian PMI. So we don't have, it's Canadian PMI. And then U.S. wholesale sales month over month. So wholesale inventories and wholesale sales month over month. And then crude oil inventories are coming out at 9:30. If you trade crude, be careful of that. Yeah, a lot of Fed speakers today. God, all these guys do is talk. It's super annoying. All right. Monetary policy discussion coming up from Fed Powell here in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, right? No, 2 minutes. What am I saying? 2 minutes. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Be careful. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this clip as soon as it starts. We'll all watch this together. I mean, right now we are definitely breaking down. Be very careful with news coming out in 1 minute, though. If we did not have news coming out, I would be looking for a short right here. Like a 10 handle short, 10 or 15 handle short. I'd be looking for an entry right around where we are now with a take profit target of about 18,037. That would be my trade right here. If we didn't have news, I'm not going to try to trade this news. This is, especially with Powell speaking, anything can happen. Yep, dollar and VIX are down, which is kind of surprising that the dollar and the VIX are dropping and the Nasdaq is also dropping. Usually they move opposite one another. All right. Oh, okay. There's a delay on this also. Because right now it's actually 9 o'clock and 10 seconds. And so it looks like we're about 25 seconds. 15, 25. Yeah, 25 seconds delayed. Okay. Holy cow. What the heck just happened? Oh, numbers. Obviously, numbers just came out. What did those... All right, job openings came back. Forecast was 8.85 million. Actual was 8.863 million. So just over the forecast. Inventories came in at minus 30 basis points or minus 0.3%. Wholesale inventories month over month came in minus 30 basis points. Anticipated was minus 10. So it was actually a pretty significant drop compared to their forecast. And then U.S. wholesale sales month over month came in at minus 170 basis points or 1.7%. Forecast was 0.3% or 30 basis points. That's actually yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. I might not play this. You're right. I don't want to get a copyright block. Guys, I'm going to put this in the chat though, and I would strongly encourage you guys to be aware of this at least. Just be aware of that. I'm not going to play it on stream. Grim is right because we could get copyrighted on this, and I'm not trying to get copyrighted on my fifth or sixth day streaming. But yeah, be aware. This is going on. And I'm going to open it. I'm just going to have it on my other screen. All right. Cool, ka-choo. It is public, but it is also, I'm not sure. I don't know how all this works. Oh, sorry guys, here. Let's see how this goes. Honestly, my main concern here is that if the Fed makes any kind of a hawkish, or I should say, if they make a hawkish comment, we're going to rip to the downside. If they make a dovish comment, we're going to just fly to the upside. I think the market wants and is looking for the smallest bit of optimism from the Fed here. Like the tiniest little bit of optimism could really send this thing ripping. So it does look like we're going to break down through this level. We are right on top of the opening range low from yesterday right now. And that might end up being resistance for us right here. I'm going to try to take a short here down into the 18,000 evens. See if it gives it to me. Whoa. All right. Yeah, I missed that. That would have been a real quick scalp. Oh, this is actually wild. I mean, we're looking at... we might run the lows right now. All right, let's see. I'm going to throw 5 on. Throw 5 on. I'm going to move stop to break even just in case the Fed says something crazy. Oh, it's break even. That was fast. Whoa. It's 5 minutes after, so I'd like to get in, but the Fed... Oh, here we go. All right.
5 legislative days within on which to submit extraneous materials to the chair for inclusion in the record. I will note at the outset that this hearing has a hard stop at 1 p.m., which will be strictly observed.
All right. That's 2 bad trades in a row. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I got FOMO. I literally warned you guys against FOMO, and then I got FOMO. All right. So basically, right now, all of the everyone's just fluffing their political party right now. And they're all saying, oh, everything that happened under President Trump was just the most amazing thing that ever happened to our country. And then they're saying, actually, everything that happens under Biden is the best thing to ever happen in our country. They're all just talking heads talking about, I hate this stuff. It's so dumb. Yeah, so nothing much happening right now. Powell has not started speaking. They're all just like, oh, you said eggs would be less expensive, and they're not. But Biden has done a great thing to make eggs less expensive, and he's a great man. And they're all just like fluffing each other. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, Captain, that's true. Sean, welcome back. How are your travels? Nice. There we go. We're all doing good, man. Doing great. All right, let's see. Looks like Powell's getting ready to speak. Okay, okay. I like that. Yeah, it is tricky out here right now. All right, Barr is speaking right now. They're all just pointing fingers at each other saying, this is your fault. No, this is your fault. No, this is your fault. No, this is his fault. This is her fault. Yeah, man. Yeah. I saw your comments. I saw you wanted this, so we're going to do this. All right. Feds are still talking. We're coming up on, pardon me. God, that was gross. We're coming up on yesterday's opening range low right now. VWAP is about 20 handles above us. Be very careful, y'all. All this would take is one hawkish phrase or word from Powell for this thing to come just plummeting down. And all it would take to go rocketing up is one dovish word from him. All right, we broke through opening range low from yesterday. Oh, you know what, though? We did not chart our opening range from today. So let's go ahead and chart that real quick. Opening range today is, I'll draw it on my Trade-of-8 screen. So opening range low is down here. Opening range high is up here at the highs of the day. The highs for now. We'll see if those highs hold. We could break that ceiling today. It's not looking like we will, but if the Fed says something really, like I said, dovish, we could. Okay, Powell's speaking. Hang on. I'm muting out and listen to this. Report back in a sec. I'm going to stay out for another couple minutes because Powell is basically just recapping current inflation, job numbers, etc. And he has not given any opinions. He's just kind of sharing a State of the Union right now. He has given nothing away as far as what they intend to do. But as soon as he says anything, it's coming. He will say something. I'm fairly confident. What up, Andy? What up, what up, what up? Andy, I'm making you a moderator. Andy is one of my boys. He's been with me from day one. So I'm making Andy a moderator. Oh, nice. Tell them Uncle Chad says hi. Okay, so he basically said we can't loosen restrictions aggressively, because if we do, we run the risk of having to tighten restrictions more aggressively because of a failed tampering of inflation. So basically he's saying no new news, business as usual. We're still waiting to confirm that inflation is coming down before we bring rates down. More or less what he said. He didn't give any clear timeline of when they think that might happen. He's still speaking though, so let's see. Or he's not speaking, but the chairman is asking him some questions. Hang on. Here we go. They're asking about rates directly. All right, they asked him directly about interest rates, and he kind of just blustered around and said, "Oh, we don't really know." So, kind of like a nothing burger. He did say core inflation is down to 2.4%, but they want to make sure that total inflation comes down towards 2%, and they don't want to ease up on interest rates until they know for sure. Until they know for sure what's going on. One thing you can look at during these conversations is, so for those of you who don't know, the mortgage interest rates in America are basically follow the 10-year treasury yield, or the 10-year treasury. And so one thing you can do when we're looking at this is kind of see how the treasury is trading. 10-year treasuries are trading. So like, let me show you guys right here. Here's 10-year treasuries. As you can see here, I mean, minute by minute, they were dropping going into this conversation. They bottomed, and now they're kind of coming up just a touch. This isn't anything crazy, but basically people are like, oh, maybe he'll say something that indicates interest rates are going to come down. And then they're like, oh, nope, they're not. So 10-year treasury is kind of still going up. I mean, it's definitely down, though, over the last couple days. 4.1, just above 4.1 flat. So anyways, I would encourage you, if you do not know about treasury rates, about the 10-year treasury, that's a really important thing to keep an eye on. It has a huge impact on the U.S. economy and U.S. interest rates. So basically, your mortgage rate, if you were to get a mortgage in the United States, your mortgage rate would be whatever the 10-year treasury is that moment in time. The moment that you lock your interest rate for your mortgage, the moment you lock your interest rate for your mortgage, it's usually the 10-year treasury plus a certain number of basis points, like 200 basis points to 300 basis points. So that's why you see here interest rates are around 6 to 7% because the 10-year treasury is 4.1%. So it's 4.1% plus 2 to 3%, or 200 to 300 basis points. And you can see here, if you go back 5 years, right? So we had like interest rates back here. If you remember, mortgage interest rates in the United States were like 3%, sometimes even 2%. That's because we had basically the 10-year treasury was basically returning a yield of 0.5%. Like, that's insane. And that's because we throttled interest rates in the U.S. during COVID to try to give the U.S. a little bit more life, to give our economy a little more life. So as you can see here, we are at 5-year highs right now. But let's look at all time, because we are nowhere near all-time highs. So this is actually, I'm going to get off my soapbox here in a second, but I wanted to talk about this because I think we all have realtor friends, and we probably all follow them on social media. When a realtor friend of yours says, buy a house now and refinance when mortgage rates drop, I just wanted to give you guys some context, because we are still at record lows right now over the last 40 years. I mean, in the last 40 years, we are at astronomical lows still. So when someone says when mortgage rates drop, you can refinance, don't buy a house planning on mortgage rates dropping. If they do, great. But like, are you kidding me? Just look at the chart. Like, this is insane. Don't plan on that. If it happens, awesome. But if you can't afford the house unless interest rates drop, you should not buy that house, because history tells us that today might be the lowest interest rates we see in 10 years. It could be. It could also be the highest we see in 10 years. It could come way back down. But one thing that probably will not happen is 10-year treasury coming back down to 0.5%. Highly unlikely. That was COVID. That was the world trying to figure out how to help families keep food on their table. That was all this was. But, you can see there's some periods here where we're at 1%, 1.5%, 10-year treasury. So, 3-4% mortgages. There's a lot of people with 3 or 4% mortgages. If you refinanced in this window of time back here in the 2019, 2020 range, you probably had a 2% mortgage rate at best, maybe probably more like 2 3/4 or 3%. But anyways, that's my soapbox. I'll get off of it. Let's go back to the market. Oh, they're talking about housing right now. Hang on. God, all of this politics stuff is so dumb. Like, if you're not watching this, I would encourage you to, because it is like extremely, extremely aggravating. They're just talking in circles. They're all saying everything and nothing at the same time. I'm going to go to the restroom. I'm not trading right now. We're trading sideways while the Fed continues to speak about monetary policy. So far, nothing either really hawkish or dovish has been said. There's nothing that would say, oh, we're going to the moon, or oh, it's Armageddon. There's literally no one has said anything meaningful. It's so stupid. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm not trading right now. If you are looking for a trade, we're coming up on VWAP. Be very careful though, guys, when the Fed is speaking. One simple word or phrase could send the market booming by 20 handles or dropping by 20 handles. So just be careful. I'll be right back and go to the restroom, and we'll continue trading here in a second. All right. All right, we did bounce off of VWAP there. As you can see, VWAP sitting at 1848.25. Could come back down to about 31 here. What? And let's see where we have our... I mean, we don't have any substantial supply or demand zone. We don't have any substantial supply. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oh.
Change in the approach.
Now somehow we're talking about helping Ukraine more to try to improve the commodities market. These guys are so full of shit. Andy, we're watching the Fed speak right now. They're speaking on monetary policy, which has a huge impact on the way the market moves. So we're watching the Fed speak, and we are just sitting on our hands for a minute. Because when the Fed is speaking like this, one word of optimism or negativity can send the Nasdaq and relevant markets absolutely just into a spin cycle. So I want to be careful trading this. This is not my day. I'm down $2,500. Yeah, we definitely need to wait this out. I went short here. I thought we were going to break down through the opening range low. It was starting to look kind of heavy. It looked like we might have kind of seen a double bottom potentially all the way down to the 74 level, 974 level down here, 975. So I took a short here, try to catch that. It did look like we were getting a little heavy. And we probably got a lot of stop losses down in this range here. So I was looking to run those stops to the downside. Stops for all the longs, right? So longs probably have a good amount of stops down here, right around this opening range low, which is why we tend to fly through the opening range. We did that here. We did that here. We started to do that here. Then we flew back through it here. So, yeah. Anyways, here we're coming up on VWAP. So sometimes there's some good price action along VWAP. I would still say that today is a little bit of a bearish day. We had technically we're up on the day because the overnight we really saw some strong momentum through the overnight. And so, we bottomed out all the way down here at 8:30 roughly, 17,830. And then we really rebounded off of that through the overnight into this morning. So we'll see what happens here. If we break through VWAP, we might fly to the upside. If we fail to break through VWAP, I think we're going to come all the way down, though. I think this might be the reversal here if we fail. So that's what I'm watching for. Polsky, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Polsky, I do not copy trade all of my accounts. I copy trade them in groups. So I'm copy trading 3 accounts right now. And I have 4 that I have not made any trades on yet. Nice. Trading Wiz, are you up right now? Are you in the money? Are you walking away with money in your pocket? Shut the front door. Trading Wiz, you're up 21 grand right now. Get out of town. Let's go. That's big. That's big. That's big. Trading Wiz, nice freaking morning. Yeah, I would say walk away. Stay on the stream if you want. I'd love to have you stay here, but stop trading. That's amazing. Let's go. That's a big morning. God, these guys, all these Fed speakers are saying everything and nothing. Yeah, that big move down was a freaking monster play.
Like a late person.
No, Trading Wiz, I do use volume profile. I definitely do. I'm not an expert at trading volume profile, though, so I don't give it too much weight. I know there's some people who trade almost exclusively on volume profile, but I definitely take it into consideration when I'm trading. They literally just asked Fed Powell for a statement that might give people some comfort. In other words, can you say something good about rates? I wonder if he has a long position in the Nasdaq. I bet he does. Trying to get him to say something fluffy so that we can get a little rip. Yeah, I'm looking at getting short here too, down to 945 or 18045. The ES is looking stronger right now than the Nasdaq, just a little bit. The fact that we didn't just break down on that candle leaves me a little bit concerned here that we might continue running to the upside. If we do continue running to the upside, so right now we are on yesterday's opening. No. Opening range from Monday. We're breaking through that right now. Buyers are trying hard right now. Caesar sets short traps. We don't really have our next meaningful. So we have a couple of supply zones up here. Let me mark them. You could classify this right here as the supply zone on the 1 minute. You could also classify both of these candles here. So you could classify this green candle too. We could be looking at both of those levels. And then we also have we kind of have this guy here. This is a red candle before the drop, but yeah, anyways, I'm looking at these levels up here as the next levels we run towards. Potentially. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Caesar. I mean, this is 4 weak green candles right now. The buyers are here. Yeah. We definitely need to wait for a break. Trading Wiz, you got 18,111 as a fib. Okay. All right. Yeah. So right here. Hey, look, I know I was making fun of Fibonacci the other day. I actually do think Fibonacci is valuable. I just am not a fan of people who put too much emphasis on it. Like, if that's your only indicator, that's not enough. But Fibonacci has value. So if there are some people who are great Fibonacci traders. I kind of wish I was. So when I'm like kind of laughing about it, I'm laughing at the people who try to use Fibonacci but don't know how. I'm not making fun of people who are actually really good at using Fibonacci. I kind of envy that. Yeah, okay. Trading Wiz has some good trading resources for you guys. So if you want to understand Fibonacci better, watch Donald Duck Goes to Math Magic Land. Everything you need to know will be in that video. I'm gonna go take my dogs out real quick. I'm not trading right now. I missed this move to the downside this morning. Took a couple bad trades. I'm down 2,500 right now. I'm gonna stop at 3,000, but I'm gonna try to take one more trade. Not right now. I'm not taking one more trade right now, but I am gonna try to take one more trade if it presents itself. Looking for a turn back to the downside here. We really probably need to wait for the Fed to stop speaking, though. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, longs are strong. We're approaching that approaching that 111 level that Trading Wiz was talking about on his Fibonacci. We did reverse in this supply zone. All right, let's see if it holds. Or if this is just a pullback and we keep running. I mean, that was a 20-point drop. Yeah, exactly. In the Nasdaq, Caesar? VWAP is down here. VWAP's down at 46. Oh, 1 day VWAP. Okay, got it. Whoa, I got a lot of shit on this chart. Let's clear that. Okay. Oh, Caesar, did you anchor VWAP? Is that what you're saying? VWAP, Andy, is variable weighted average price. It's this line down here. Yeah, so VWAP, variable weighted average price, that's the average price that people paid to get in to their positions. Got it, Caesar. I understand now. I might take a long here. I don't like taking longs, so I'm going to move my stop to break even here. No. The 1 minute I take a long, don't freaking do it. Oh my God. Guys, I took a long. I never go long. I took a long. Oh, that is so frustrating. All right. Oh, Samuel, nice. Samuel faded me and it paid off. All right. $67 is where we have our next level below us for a supply zone. Let's see if we can get a little meltdown here. All right, I'm short to 18,085.75. Need a pullback. Dang it. Yeah, so 18,067 was my target there. But obviously now my long would have been a great long. I can't read the market today, guys. Powell is still speaking, so do we bounce off these 100s? Do we double top? Do we run the highs? What do we do here? We're definitely entering into a strong supply zone up here. I'm listening to the Fed speaker in my ear, and this is so ridiculous. They're all trying to take political stances in their questions. So this one lady just asked a question out of nowhere. She's like, would you agree that an increase in workforce participants is good for the economy? And he's like, yes. Generally speaking, yes, that is more people working means the economy has more things are getting done. There's more demand for materials, more demand for commodities, all good things. And she goes, great. So then would you also agree that more immigration into the United States is good? They're trying to play this political game because illegal immigration is such a hot topic. They're trying to like bait each other into admitting that their side of the aisle is right about their top. It's so dumb. Like, why does it have to be political? I understand that politics like runs this country, but I just don't understand why they need to make this part of this is monetary policy we're talking about. We're talking about trying to make sure that bread and eggs and gas aren't exorbitantly priced so that the American family can't afford them. And they're trying to make it all political. Like, we need new government leaders. This is ridiculous. All right. The ES is about to run the highs. ES looks like it's about to sweep its highs. It is 3 ticks off the highs in the ES, 4 ticks off. The Nasdaq is 22 handles off the highs, but getting close. Cool update for y'all from yesterday. So if you were watching the stream yesterday, I was down. I was kind of bouncing around from break even yesterday. I got off stream. I had to do some things. Came back, made a couple trades. Actually went down $1,800 with 2 trades. It was really bad. I just stopped out on 2 trades, not back to back, but like 5-10 minutes apart from each other. And I actually came back and I ended the day positive on all 7 of my main accounts that I trade with Apex. I was up a total of $1,100. So I was up $200 each on 4 of the accounts, and I was up $100 each on the other 3. So I ended up up 800 on the 4 accounts and up 300 on the So literally on a day like that, my goal is just to get back to scratch, and I am very particular with my trades, move and stop to break even, being really cautious. And I played it very safe, very cautious, and ended up taking some great wins. So it was really awesome. I was very happy to end the day positive. So yesterday ended my losing streak. Technically, it was a winning streak. I'm trying to keep that going today. Keep the good vibes going. And to be honest, I'm sorry I'm not talking more right now. I'm just trying to be. I'm listening to the Fed speaker. It's a long conversation. It's always concerning when Powell speaks, because if Powell says one thing, good or bad, it could send the market spiking or dropping. So I'm trying to be very cautious here. And I would love to start making a little bit more aggressive trades when he is done speaking. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. Just wanted to give you guys that update. So sorry I'm not talking more. Sorry I'm not giving you guys more action on the trades, but just trying to be cautious here. It does. So we do have a lower high here. Potentially could see a breakdown into that. Somewhere between 72 and 67 would be my target if I took a short here. I am looking for one. I kind of like the idea of taking a short here right off of the 100 level, but I want to wait and make sure that we don't run the highs. We are in the middle of a really strong demand or a supply zone, but I don't like the way the ES is running its highs right now. They're creating new highs in the ES. So that's my only thing I'm worried about. ES is very bullish today. Okay, sorry guys. My wife and I are making an offer on a house right now. Thanks, Caesar. Appreciate it. A lot has to go right. We have to sell our house that we're in now. A lot of things have to go right, but we'll see. God, these politicians are such assholes. If anyone spoke to each other the way they speak to each other, and God, I can't. It's all going on in my ear. Sorry, I can't. I hate when people are so horrible to each other. Like the way they speak, it's so condescending and rude. If you spoke to someone like this in a business setting, you'd lose your job in 5 minutes. But we keep these people in office for 50 years. What are we doing? Sorry, that's my... If you're watching this press conference right now, the Fed chair before that is speaking in front of the House committee right now, or he's answering to questions from the House committee, and the House committee is just... They're not even asking him difficult questions. They're asking him politically baited and charged questions and trying to get him to say things that fulfill their agenda. All right, this is either a pullback or this is a breakdown. I don't know what it is yet. All right, here we go. I'd be looking for a short down here off of the 21 EMA. And again, we've got a very weak demand zone down here at 67, and the next real meaningful demand zone below it is at 33. So we potentially have 50 handles of downward price movement that we could see here. I mean, the world's kind of our oyster. We also have VWAP down here at 50. The 50s are probably where we'll see a bounce if we see one, if it does pull back all the way, or if it does break down all the way. I wish I would have taken a short up here. I almost did at 100. All right, looking for a short here off of the EMAs. EMAs are crossing right now. I like this for a reversal play. All right, I'm in short 94.25. Looking to move stop to break even just in case. Stop at break even. I might get stopped out here, but I just am afraid. Oh, God, stopped out. Stopped out. I keep doing this to myself. ES is showing The event's still going. I'm not sure how long it's scheduled for. I don't know what the scheduled timeline is. I would assume an hour. I'd assume we're coming up on that time. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? I had a perfect short there, and I got out at break even. I'm getting a little nervous here because the ES is showing strength and showing signs of moving back to the upside here. So choppy. Yeah, Samuel, it's brutal. Okay, now I'm glad I got out. See, like... Oh, bummer, Caesar. I'm sorry. New candle in 2 seconds. This is looking like a failed auction to the downside. They just asked him if he plans on reducing interest rates by 1%. What up, Skeleton? Okay, he just said they're not planning on interest rates coming down significantly, but if things go according to not according to plan, but if certain projections are accurate, they are hopeful that interest rates can come down significantly. That's his exact interest rates could come down significantly. Those were his words he just said. But he is not saying they will, and he is not saying when. Oh, I accidentally pressed pause. We haven't made any decisions yet, was what he just said. Which is a little bit hawkish compared to their statements at the end of last year when they said they are anticipating 3 to 4 rate cuts this in 2024 with another 3 to 4 in 2025. They were basically, at the end of last year, they were forecasting 1.75% reduction in interest rates between now and the end of 2025. They are not backpedaling, but they are no longer saying it with the confidence that they said it previously, which is why the market is not sure how to react. In my opinion, that's why we're seeing this. Yep, exactly, Caesar. Now they're talking about insurance prices because property insurance is becoming really expensive, especially in places like Florida. Trading Wiz, how'd you do? Did you end up on the day? Did you keep your money? Hey! Trading Wiz put 5K more on the board for a total of 26K. Earlier, Trading Wiz was up 21K. Let's freaking go, dude. Amazing. Great job. His microphone stopped working. You did 26K with 5 contracts? Dang, Trading Wiz, that is a freaking day. Great job. It does look like we want to run these highs right now. I don't know, though. $46 trades? Not bad. How many of those what percentage were profitable, Trading Wiz? One strategy I sometimes like in these extreme consolidation ranges is I kind of like taking like at the bottom of the candles, like taking a long here, selling it up here, taking a short up here. But like then you run the risk of being, you take a long down here. And if this thing just rips off, then you could get a little bit screwed. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think people were really hopeful that he was about to say something really optimistic about rates, and he has not. So now we're getting a little bit of a breakdown. His microphone isn't working right now, so he's literally not even talking. I think people are like, uh-oh, he's not going to say anything we want to hear, so let's get out of these positions. Check Discord. Let's see it. Let's see it. I got to open Discord. Hold up. Guys, if you are... Would someone mind posting... Caesar, would you mind posting the Discord link in the chat? You had one... Okay, hold up, guys. Hold up. This is freaking wild. Trading Wiz had 100% profitable trades today for a $26,800 P&L. $26,000. Trading Wiz, let's go, dude. Let's go. Holy cow. I'm shook right now. 100%, 46 winning trades, 0 losing trades for Trading Wiz. Trading Wiz, guys, give it up for Trading Wiz. That is this is probably one of the most insane days I've ever seen. His average winning trade was $584. His largest winning trade was $3,600. Y'all, join the Discord. Join the Discord to check out Trading Wiz's his P&L for the day. That's insane. Trading Wiz, congratulations. That is a phenomenal day of trading. I tried to take a short here. I missed it. All right, I'm going to pin this in the chat, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, Discord is pinned in the chat. And yeah, great place. I'm going to keep building it out so we have more channels in there and areas for us to talk about specific products, specific strategies. But working on building out a community for y'all to continue to engage. Holy cow. Trading Wiz, man, great job. Okay, he's talking about interest rates again. They want more confidence that inflation is coming down to 2%, but they don't need it to come down to 2%. They just need to see more. They need more confidence that it will. So they're looking for, quote, a bit more evidence before they commit to an interest rate reduction. Yep. Careful. He's talking about interest rates right now. All right, so interesting. The Moneyball indicator on QuantView actually told us right here, it gave us an indicator that this was a pullback and that it was a good time to enter along, and it was right. The Moneyball indicator today has been spot on. The other time it said it was a good level was down here. It said this level here was strong to go long, and it said... it called out the short earlier in the market at 851. It basically recommended a short right here, which was exactly where we ended up dropping. Pretty crazy. That's cool. We're actually bouncing off of, I think this is, we're bouncing off of, what day is this? We're bouncing off of yesterday's opening range low right now. I think. Yep. This is yesterday's opening range low, I believe. Is it? Let me see. The market really wants him to say something bullish about interest rates, or I would say dovish. In other words, positive. Dovish would be positive. Hawkish would be negative. All right, so if you are a fan of trend lines, we do have an interesting trend line forming right here. It's been forming. We have an interesting trend line basically coming right along this level here. If we break out through this trend line, could be looking at a breakout. Again, I don't put a whole lot of weight on trend lines, but you can't ignore the fact that there is a very consistent trend line for the last hour, last 45 minutes. So that trend line has been respected so far. Let's see if it continues to be respected. We are potentially breaking out above this trend line right now. Let's see what happens. It might be a break to the upside. Look at that, strong green candle. Let's see if this 100 level holds. We are still in this area of pretty strong supply. Yeah, for sure, Caesar. That's why I drew this, because you can see the deviation from this trend. When you have a 45-minute trend like this, and then you break through it, or you continue respecting it and continue breaking down, it's a pretty good indicator. It can be really helpful to just at least kind of visualize the breakouts and breakdowns through this range. Maybe a false breakout here. I'm going to look for a short here. I'm going to clear these levels just to get them out of the way, but we know where they are. All right, I'm short 903.50. Target 69. Moving stop to break even in case we rip through this trend line. No. Oh, I broke even. Damn. Should have stayed in it. I'm trading scared today because I'm down. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Moneyball indicator does show seller strength coming in. Again, the Fed is still speaking, so yeah, Samuel, I'm about to call it a day too. I'm gonna do a little bit of trading off camera. Trading Wiz, I am gonna start playing this weekend with the tick charts and just kind of researching those a little bit more. I do want to start playing with tick charts. I'll report back on that. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna continue to trade a little bit off stream, but I am gonna I'm gonna end the stream right now. I want to just really kind of dial in and focus for a few minutes here. I'm sorry I wasn't very entertaining today. I'm listening to the Fed speaker. This conversation is going on for so long, which is why we're stuck in this range. He has neither given us anything good or bad, which is why everyone's, kind of fighting through this. We pretty much broke down here when his mic shut off. This is the dumbest stuff ever. His microphone started not working, and they had to take an intermission for someone to come and fix the microphone. And then as soon as the microphone kicked back on, we spiked back up. He didn't even say anything meaningful. Microphone just came back on, so we ripped back up into this range, and now we're in this range again. So the whole thing's just kind of crazy. But anyways, thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Trade smart, trade safe. See you tomorrow.